finally did it!
Don't be so hasty. We've only just begun. We won't lose to you. My lord!
Looks like it's time for the main event.
Let's begin, Argreon.
Understood.
Wonder if it's lore getting equally strong to your opponents. That was my initial guess.
My lord.
Hold on a second. Didn't...
We'll take it from here, Duvalie. I swear we'll get through to her for you.
All right, Schwarzer. Don't you dare disrespect my lord with some half-hearted display.
You got it.
Good luck!
Didn't Argreon have a... Oh, I guess that
Leanne
does
has
kind
been
of look like a
piloting
spear.
that knight for 250 years. Do not take her lightly.
Heed my call. Valimar!
Come, Ordine!
Yeah, I guess that's a spear.
I've not had the
Brilliant.
chance to battle other Divine Knights since our meeting at the workshop. That sword of yours, I can sense that girl's presence within.
Yes. Although we can't hear her or Valimar's voices now, we know they're always with us. For their sake, we can't afford to lose now.
You ready, Steel Maiden? We're gonna go full force.
I admire that spirit. I will not hold back either. Bring to bear all the strength you use to best the Jaeger King!
Victory in the second rivalry has boosted Valimar's HP. About partners in the third rivalry. Because the Courageous 2 is nearby, you can select from your full roster of partners for this battle. Oh, okay. That's great and all, but there's only gonna... I'm sticking to my squad here. Unless... I mean, I could actually swap out Kurt for somebody. Hera's really good. Altina would be pretty solid. Especially against a powerhouse like this. You know what? Yeah. Let's do that. I don't think I picked up any new EX orbs. I need to work on that. It costs, I think, U material or something like that, which is expensive.
Come, let us settle this.
I think Class 7 getting stronger, there's some merit there. But then you also have to think, well... Yeah, that is a lance, okay. You kind of also have to think that it's only been, what, 2 years?
Now!
For the events of Cold Steel
Moving out.
taking place, I think.
There! You're wide open!
An opening!
Jesus.
It's my turn.
Reduce that strength. And so when you think about it like that, we have
Ready yourself!
a 2-year gap that's supposed to
Moving out.
make it so that we are on par with Aryan Road. I don't think so.
There! You're
We
wide
needed
open!
Aurelia Le Guin
Let's go!
like 3 months ago to even stand a chance.
Now! An opening!
going. There!
There! An opening! Ha!
I don't know why, Crow, but you just take so
All right.
much damage. It's insane.
Darkness!
Let's go!
Shit! Now! An opening!
There! An opening! Ha!
I got this.
Okay. Crow, you are dead. Oh, and she didn't get the debuff
Thunder of the
either.
roiling heavens, fall to the battlefield!
It's my turn!
We survived.
Recharge!
Not going down that easy.
Okay, so Musei is going to go after this. But we will have her do the whatchamacallit.
Darkness! There!
Let's do it, Reed.
You've grown considerably.
Oh
I
boy.
need to do something. Spirit!
There! An opening! Will you survive this?
Nice knowing you, Crow.
Iron Steel, she who cuts through all! This is your end! Red Cross!
Holy crap,
I'm up.
he lived. Not for long, mind you, but he lived. I could go for the Helix. She hasn't gotten hit with any status ailments, though. Oh yeah, stat down is a 5.
Shit! Helix strike!
Nope.
I got this.
Alrighty. Is it better to give you 60% HP or raise you at 60% HP? Probably better to raise at 60% HP, but looks like we'll get a
Thanks.
Musei
I'm
thing
going.
here, which will work out in our favor.
There!
Managed to squeak that one.
Take this! You're finished! An opening!
Hit range. Thank y'all.
All right.
Okay. I need you to stop doing multi-target
Darkness!
things.
I'm up!
You just don't listen. Let's see.
Spirit!
Thunder of the roiling heavens.
Yeah!
Yeah. Alright, this actually makes Sarah just not good. If I can't throw stat downs on her.
Yes! Here's a little something.
Let's go!
Please. Nope.
All right.
Spirit!
Take this! An opening!
Hit range. Thank you.
Thunder of the royal.
Oh, hold on a second. Stop shooting.
My turn.
I got you!
I got this.
Yo, we are gonna die.
Spirit!
Ready yourself.
It's my turn.
Finally. No, she's just gonna go right after this.
Spirit!
There! An opening!
I've been in recovery mode this entire time.
Let's go!
Oops, no.
Now, bring it on!
Thunder of the royal.
Oh my gosh, that's still hitting.
All right.
You know
I
what?
got
Let's
you.
just keep going recovery mode here.
I'm just getting started.
That's hitting you, so we can
This'll charge you up.
Ready yourself.
I can still fight.
Spirit!
Take this. You're finished. An opening. Ha!
Give me a break.
Goodbye, Crow.
It's my turn.
Thanks!
Let's go!
Let's see, your chances of killing me are decently high.
Recharge!
Thunder of the royal.
I locked in that one, I
I
guess.
got this. Spirit!
All right.
Spirit!
Okay,
Ready yourself.
we have done a tiny bit of recovery here. Oh boy.
I'm going.
Remember when I said that we did a tiny bit of recovery here? Well, we're back to recovery.
My turn.
I got you!
I'm up!
Recharge!
We'll
There!
catch up eventually.
An opening. Ha!
It's my turn.
All right, I believe we have reached the catch-up point.
Yeah! Yeah!
Moving out.
Or at least a point where I can start doing
Darkness!
things.
An
So look
opening.
at that, you're going 2 times in a row.
Thunder of the royal.
This is no good.
It's showing.
Spirit!
It's my turn!
Now, bring it
Gonna
on!
try this again.
Take this. An opening. Ha!
100% evade and counter, ladies and gentlemen.
Bring it on, punk. Spirit!
My turn.
1 off.
I got you!
Thunder of the roiling heavens.
It's my turn!
Okay, she's finally going to single target. Unfortunately, I have not uncovered any of her weaknesses over here, so head? Nope.
It's my turn.
You need to...
Spirit!
Ready yourself. An opening. Ha!
I'm just getting started. This'll charge you up.
Charge.
All right.
Double hit.
Darkness, sunder them!
I can still fight. Spirit!
Take this. An opening.
Grand Cross.
It's my turn!
Try the Helix again.
Recharge!
Yes.
Here's where we are in trouble. So if we get rezzed, I'd rather have 700 EP than a bunch of HP and no EP.
Here's a little something.
Ready yourself!
An opening.
Give me a break.
Take this.
That's...
An opening.
we're dead.
It's no use.
Alrighty. I just couldn't come back.
Let us settle this.
It was just
It's
too
my
much.
turn! It's down! An opening!
She was moving too fast. She was doing too much damage.
Moving out.
I mean, I guess I could have tried defending a couple of more times, but
Yeah,
no,
they're
yikes.
down. You're wide open.
These Divine Knight battles stay challenging. Yeah. Yeah.
It's my turn.
At least I now know as well that Thundering Roar is not worth using.
Ready yourself!
Let's go!
Oh, yeah, and she also delays too, causing more problems.
Now! An opening!
I'm going.
Okay. I don't think we need this, but we're gonna cast it anyways.
All right.
Yeah. There. You're wide open.
This has me concerned for whenever we fight Shmelga.
An opening.
It's my turn!
Okay, I'll need to figure out the weaknesses of this eventually. Let's go with legs. Nope.
Not enough.
Moving out.
Darkness. Sun.
There. I got this. Spirit.
It's my turn!
Still can't do anything. Oh, that's body. Let's go with head.
Thunder of the roiling.
I'm going.
Heal. If I didn't have Musei in here,
It's my
this would
turn.
be even harder. Although she is weak against those other elements, but that's really not enough for me. Do your attack. Man, is all of her weaknesses
Moving out.
arms? This is crazy. This really sucks too because Crow is the only person that can interrupt.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? You have no weaknesses in
Ready
that
yourself!
An opening.
stance?
It's my turn! Now, bring it on!
I got this.
Why don't you?
This'll charge you up.
We're not in a hurry to do damage.
Take this!
All right.
Alright, well, while you have this brief moment of reprieve here.
Ready yourself!
Take this! It's down!
That counterattack is doing no damage, by the way.
Let's go!
Now! An opening!
Saving my
Yes.
Unite for later.
Here's a little something.
Moving out.
I got you!
There!
It's my turn!
Shit! Now! An opening!
Alright, we're going to be going into phase 2 with
An opening!
decent resources.
It's my turn.
Yeah!
Moving out.
There!
Let's do it, Reen.
Oh, actually, that was a goof.
You've grown considerably.
That was a goof. Probably doesn't matter, but that was a goof.
There! An opening!
It's my turn!
Seeing us both. I can't dodge it. I could heal.
I need to do something. Spirit!
All right.
And I guess since you're guarding, we're not going to waste your guard, and we're just going to take this hit. Which is fine. Or...
Thanks.
How about
Moving
that?
out.
Oh, look at you, going again. Well, looks like we wasted that guard.
Darkness!
Yeah!
Yeah, indeed.
It's my turn!
Who are you targeting? Might as well use some of this stuff. Not like we can do anything else.
Shit!
There! An opening!
Thunder of the Royal.
Don't you just love a cheater?
I need to do something. Spirit!
Thunder of the Royal.
It's my turn!
I need you to stop being a suckaboo.
It's down! An opening!
Holy crap, we got the seal.
I got this. Yeah!
Moving out.
I got you!
It's my turn.
You're just targeting him?
There!
The risky play.
Ready yourself!
An opening!
Moving out.
Darkness! There! You're wide open!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Let's go!
They're true helix. Nice.
I'm going.
Okay, stop cheating.
There!
Take this!
An opening!
my turn.
Darkness!
I think I follow the
Sundernet!
full. Oh, okay. Or you're just not gonna get it.
I'm up!
At least she didn't get one.
There! It's down!
Let's do this,
Okay. Got a little lucky. That was
We'll
rough.
keep going for a brighter tomorrow.
That was super difficult. Why does Sarah have protective wall?
They did it! They surpassed Lian.
So that's the power of 250 years of training.
No kidding. The Steel Maiden, no, Leanne Sandlot is one hell of a fight.
Well done, Ashen and Azure Awakeners. It would seem this is the end.
My lord!
Now, the Ashen Knight will absorb the Argent Knight's power, adding this newfound strength to that which you won from the Palatinate Knight. You now have a significant advantage in the rivalries. But it will not guarantee your victory against the Ebon Knight.
Hold on, you don't mean...
Was this your plan all along? To give us your power so that we'd have a fighting chance against Ishmelga?
No, I assure you, I fought with every ounce of strength I had. You simply proved to be the more powerful. All due to your trust in yourself and your allies. Between the strength Lady Le Guin and now Duvalie have shown me, I feel as though I'm seeing the dawn of a new era.
My lord!
I have no regrets. My journey has been long, so very long. It's time for it to end.
Enough of your nonsense, Lian! No regrets? You complete and utter fool! I will never forgive you if you give up and fade away now! You have yet to apologize for not telling me of the burden you carried all those years! And what of Drykul's soul? Do you not care what becomes of him?
She's right. And what about the war? It might be impossible to stop it now. Even I know that. But you're the Lance Maiden. You helped end the War of the Lions. So please, stay here. If this war gets out of control, we'll need your help to stop it.
The Jaeger King may have been tricked into becoming an Awakener, but you're different. You made this choice yourself.
I should have vanished a long time ago, too. But I'm seeing this through to the end.
My lord, you chose to walk this path on your own. And now, you're trying to go off to Aidios on your own, too. Did I not prove to you that I am worthy of walking by your side? If you were to disappear now, then what did I fight for? It's not fair! It's just not fair!
Duvalie. Perhaps you're right. I would have been satisfied to die here, surrounded by those who carry on Drykul's will. However, I now realize that somewhere along the way, I forgot how precious life is. You taught me that, Drykuls. I'll live on, if at the very least, to see you once more.
No, all legends must have an end. It's time to lay you to rest.
Rufus. No. Wait.
My lord!
Does that mean he gets her power? What a plot twist.
How could I have...
Its wings!
Excellent work, children. With that, the third rivalry is complete. And the Auric Knight has grown in power.
Damn you!
What's going on?
My lord!
Everyone!
You're here.
Rufus Alberea, how could you? Do you even understand what you've done?
It seemed as though no one was interested in these wings, and I didn't want them to go to waste, so I took them for myself. The whole point of the rivalries is to take from one another. Didn't anyone tell you not to let your guard down on a battlefield? Besides, the great war of this era is about to begin. Old legends from bygone days have no place here.
No!
You make me sick. How could you?
Your time is swiftly running out. Soon, the Omen will appear, and Operation Jormungand will begin tomorrow. All the preparations for the war have been finished. Supreme Commander Van Dyke will see to the rest. I will be waiting for you alongside His Excellency at the final stage. I look forward to finishing our little talk there.
The final stage. What does that mean?
My goodness.
To think my end would come like this.
My lord! No! That wound!
Just like what happened to me.
Leanne, just wait!
It's all right, Rose. My time is already long over.
No! Please, my lord! Please don't go! This isn't how it was supposed to be. You said you'd live!
Sometimes parents must lie to their children. Forgive me, Duvalie, Ines, Anea. Though I never had children of my own, you were all daughters to me. My lord.
Lady Leanne!
I am truly sorry for all the worry I caused you, Rose. But I am so grateful to have known you, my dearest friend. Thank you for watching over us, kind-hearted witch.
You fool! I am the one who should be thanking you.
Lady Arsaid, I can think of no one better than you to have inherited the name Sandlot. I am truly happy to have met you. Please, give my farewells to Lord Arsaid and Lady Le Guin as well.
I promise I will.
Leanne, I'm so sorry.
I remember seeing you when you were yet very small. Perhaps it was just my own foolish musings, but I've found myself thinking that if I had a son, I would want him to be like you. You are the only person who can defeat Ishmelka now. Please, take what little strength I have left. My long journey is finally at its end. Tricles, may we meet again, if the goddess wills it.
Dang, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's one way to make Rufus stronger. You're right about that one. I can't believe that was a huge plot twist. A huge plot twist.
It's already morning.
My lord.
I never saw it coming. What's up, Mana Dryad? I never saw it coming. Oh my gosh. It's funny too, because Rufus has been cold and calculating in the past, but he's always had like a nice demeanor to it. Even when he attacked Ymir, you know, he was just like, you know, yeah, we're just here to, you know, waste the time a little bit, you know, I respect you though, you know, like we cool. And it was just like, yeah, you know, we just both doing our duty. And then even at the Infernal Castle, you know, he's just like, yeah, you know, I'm just doing my duty. You know, I'm an Iron Blood. That's just how I do. And then in Cold Steel 3, you know, he's like, yeah, I'm an Iron Blood. You know, I do what I gotta do, but you know, I'm still trying to help out people. You know, I try to be a nice guy when I can. And then this game rolls around, and he's like, you know, I'm a nice guy, but I'm an even better nasty guy, you know? I don't have to play nice. I can be dirty about it too. And oh, it just makes his character so much better, because it makes you realize that all those niceties that he's had in the past were all just putting up a front for everybody, until the moment where he could show more of his true colors, of him just being like this really vicious and opportunistic character. And that bumps Rufus up a couple of notches for me. That was an amazing twist, and I love it.
Duvali.
Don't weep. She lived with courage to the end.
Just like the boss. She left this world with no regrets.
Yeah, and she was able to pass her will on to us.
You are correct. She was able to impart a small amount of herself to the Ashen Knight and his blade.
Right at the end, they absorbed the final fragments of the Argent Knight's power.
He looks the same as before, but something feels different about him.
So this is the parting gift the Steel Maiden has granted us.
Was that?
Valimar! You can talk again?
Indeed. I'm glad to be able to speak freely once more. Thanks to Argreon and Aryan Road, I was finally able to break free from the curse's hold on me. And I'm not the only one.
Yeah, she really was something else.
Valadizzle is back.
I can't believe it!
Millium? Is this really?
Millium, what in the world is going on?
It's okay, Allie.
Heck if I know! It was probably thanks to the Steel Maiden's power. Guess it set me free or something. This is just some kind of astral projection though, so it's not my real body.
Even so, you show up again acting like nothing happened?
Man, that's one hell of a parting gift.
Thank you, Steel Maiden.
What a truly wonderful gift.
To the very end, you were an unabashed show-off. Farewell, my friend.
Aw, man. Did we miss the main event?
You! The fool. I was wondering when you'd show up.
Oh, don't be like that. I'm not here to pick a fight. I simply came to say my farewells to a longtime friend. And looks like I'm not the only one.
Vita! Ren, Joshua! Blue Blanc too. You were all watching, weren't you?
Indeed. This was one of the reasons we agreed to help with the performance.
I used my spells to keep an eye on you. I'm glad we were able to catch up. So she's really gone then.
The two of us had tea together all the time. And her and Louvet's sparring sessions were always a sight to behold. I'm going to miss her.
Even when I had completely closed my heart off to the world, she still tried to reach out to me. Things won't be the same without her.
Thank you for your kind words.
She truly touched a great many lives.
Ouroboros lost quite a valuable pawn today. It's a shame it was necessary for the rivalries. Oh well, I'm sure the Grandmaster won't mind all that much.
Wait, are you?
You've got some balls just showing up here by yourself.
Hold on, Ash. Now's not the time. You said you weren't here to fight, right, Campanella?
Right. It might be hard to believe, but I'm grieving too. To be honest though, even I find it a little strange I can feel this way. Life's just full of surprises.
Campanella.
Just when I think I've got you figured out.
Is Campanella a doll? He hasn't aged at all. I don't think he's an immortal. I think he actually might be in like an animated doll or something. I'm gonna lock that one in.
Well, since you're here, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. What is this omen the Governor General mentioned? And what did he mean by the final stage?
Now that you mention it...
I do remember him saying that. And I'm guessing it has something to do with why McBurn and the Ogre Girl aren't here.
Yeah, something's off. That freak wouldn't miss the chance to see a battle like this.
And McBurn and Arianrode were among Ouroboros' longest members. You'd think he'd be here too.
I was thinking the same thing.
He's conspicuous in his absence. I realize he just left the tower, but still, he should have been able to make it here.
I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out the reason why soon enough.
Huh? Hey!
Everyone, look!
Campano looks extremely like a homunculus. I would consider that a doll.
What was that?
I'd take half credit for that.
Something flashed in the sky.
Instructor! Rean, what's the matter?
I'm fine. But this presence, it's...
Yeah, I feel it too. Something big just showed up.
That light. There's only one place it could have come from.
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Is everyone okay down there?
The castle. The Courageous.
The Courageous too! Olivier, is that you?
Sorry, there's no time to explain. Please come aboard quickly. Estelle, Lloyd, and the others are with me too.
Something strange is happening all over the Empire. It started in the skies over the Osgiliath Basin.
Can I save? What the heck is that? Are those eyes?
Man, it kinda sucks I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to the Steel Maiden. But I guess coming here was the right choice, huh?
Yep. The party's just getting started.
Well then. Where have I seen that before?
What is that?
Dear.
A white spire. It seems familiar.
What? What in the goddess's name?
Irina, do you know anything about this?
Even I have no idea what's going on now. However, I see. It's not a railway cannon or even an airship. So this is what they...
Well, it's not an airship or a railway cannon. Thanks for your insight, Irina. I think we got that. Saku.
Whoa. So that's it.
So this is what the fool mentioned. Their ultimate trump card.
Maybe it's an airship. I don't think so.
So that's it. Just like the thing that destroyed Northumbria.
Why wouldn't they just say Legram? This is Legram.
No way!
Just like we were told. Damn it! What the hell are they doing?
Everybody seems to know something, but people didn't matter. That the same one in the Osgiliath Basin or a different one?
What is that thing? It's so huge!
Citizens of Heimdall, please remain calm. What you see before you is not here to cause you harm. In fact, it is here to open the door to our future. Allow me to introduce our ultimate weapon in the war against Calvard. Behold the key to Erebonia's absolute and lasting victory, the Imperial Fortress!
Very boring name for something as crazy looking as that.
Imperial Fortress?
So it's on our side? Great!
There's no way we'll lose to Calvard now. No. With that thing, we could take on the entire continent.
Long live the Empire of Erebonia! The future belongs to us!
I'm gonna call it like the Giga Multi-Eyed Fortress of Doom. I don't know. What was it called in Japanese? Loosely translated.
At last. The Imperial Fortress, built by us gnomes 1,200 years ago. The Tuatha De Danann. That shall be the stage for the final rivalry. Ha ha! Excellent.
Here we go. Tuatha De Danann. That's better. That's it? Okay. Everybody got new digs.
The Imperial Fortress. With that on our side, the Republic doesn't stand a chance.
So that's what you'll use to swallow everything up. Until nothing remains. Yes, it will herald the end of the world.
Supreme Commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke. It is time we wake the World Serpent.
on behalf of His Majesty, I now issue the final order to begin Operation Jormungand. We declare war at 1200 hours tomorrow. The Republic's destruction will soon follow.
I think Act 3 was actually kind of short. Hey, this is a great time to mark.
Impressive as always.
I think I goofed on persistent study and Ulster assistance. There were some things where, like, I was skipping over text because I'm sick and tired of side quests. So is this going to be the final chapter? Or are we going to get something else after this? I mean, we still have 2 rivalries to go through, and then the Ebon Knight rivalry, assuming that's a rivalry. And then we'll have to fight the Great One, I'm sure. So there's probably going to be another act. Are we time skipping? Because if the war starts, then I think we can miss out on some side quests. Half a day passed in the blink of an eye. 5 towering spires had appeared throughout Erebonia, as well as a massive floating stronghold. At first, the people fell into panic, but announcements of the Imperial government eventually calmed their unrest. And so, though some did so with exhausted resignation, and others with an eerie sort of excitement, all turned to face tomorrow's coming war. I'm guessing we're going to have to visit all 5 of those spire things, too. Those on the Courageous II quickly sent out emergency messages to all their allies. Together they worked tirelessly, attempting to make sense of the situation as much as possible. Good luck with that. As a result, they concluded that the ancient floating fortress had appeared as part of the final stage of the Empire's curse. Why is Empire's curse on its own line? Its powerful energies would further twist and warp the people's minds in order to drive them to endless war and bloodshed. In addition, the true nature of the numerous white spires was instantly clear to those with ties to the church. They were nearly identical to the Salt Pale, the product of a singularity and the cause of the Northumbrian disaster 28 years ago. It was hypothesized they were created from residual matter of the original Salt Pale that had remained underground. However, unlike the original Salt Pale, these new ones did not convert their surroundings to salt. Rather, they appeared to be spiritually linked to the floating fortress. A multi-layered barrier was also observed surrounding the fortress, with initial analysis revealing it would be completely impenetrable. We're gonna have to go into the spires. Disable the barrier from every spire, then we go into the thing. Suck a foo. Operation Jormungandr showed no signs of slowing, but the resistance represented by Mille Mirage was also gathering momentum. Calvard, Liberl, and Remiferia mustered their forces, along with support from the Viceland army. The time for the continent's two great powers to clash drew nearer and nearer, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. Alright, it's time, Cassius. You gotta teach us the Ultra Mega Hyper 8 Leaves 1 Blade technique attack. Because you're gonna be busy with the war and you can't take your eyes off that. Olivert, Reen, and the rest of the Radiant Wings would not stand idly by and watch fate unfold, however. As they were trying to decide their best course of action, they received an unexpected message from an old friend. It was George. He had called to fill them in on what was happening. The massive object that had appeared over the Osgiliath Basin was an ancient superweapon of the gnomes, the Tuatha de Danann, otherwise known as the Imperial Fortress. It was an airborne structure from before the Great Collapse that had been hidden away in space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. For the past millennium, the gnomes had been carrying out large-scale renovations on the fortress. It had been converted to connect to the Pales and interface with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage for the rivalry of the Seven. It was there they intended to hold the final rivalry once the Great Twilight had reached its climax, all for the sake of reforging the Great One. However, though it was faint, a single spark of hope yet remained. The members of the Radiant Wings gathered together, joined by key personnel from Mille Mirage, and together they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat the dire situation before them. And so it was that on the eve of the clash between Jormungandr and Mille Mirage, a third operation was born. Their course of action decided, all of those involved gathered together at a certain location in Crossbell. At a certain location. The eve of war. Remember when they said tomorrow was war? I think that might have been a typo. Are we really going to Mishulum? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I swear, if there are side quests in every town that we go for the White Spires, I'm gonna be salty. I'm gonna be 110% salty. Let's have fun before the war. Yeah. We'll talk to Beryl. Have her tell us our future again. For a second there, I thought someone was going to be in that cart. It's gonna be, what's his face? Nope. Sure, we'll see Blue Blanc here in a second. Probably casting a super ultra mega hyper barrier over Mishulum. No Blue Blanc, okay. I see how it is, disrespecting Blue Blanc. We only got like 2 ha-has from him in this entire game. Kind of weird that that Dominions can interface with witch magic. Only 2 haha, 0 out of 10 game. You got that right. We need so much more. Is this really going to be a vacation before disaster hits? A lot of people there were, you know, they had the little, oh, we're so happy, things are great symbol over their head. Happy butt music? Yep.
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone.
It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
We should be thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
I still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Michelin.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells, our stigmas, and the Merkaba.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
And then we were able to convert the Pantagruel's orbal energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
Ha ha ha! Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit!
I think Prince Olivert heard me and was trying to, you know, deliver a stand-in for Blue Blanc. And you tried. I know you're his, you know, eternal rival and everything like that, but leave it to the professionals.
We ain't exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way. Not that we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble, beneath his notice.
He probably sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Opening act nothing. Doesn't he know we're the main event?
Oh, hey there, everyone. Good to see you guys.
How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already?
Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
I can't believe we have it all to ourselves.
Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
The last time was when Mariabelle invited us after the trade conference.
Oh, man. That seems like it was 100 years ago.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
We still had a lot of fun, though!
Looking around, we've got quite the crowd here now.
Yeah, and a lot of us are from Thor's, too.
We might as well live it up, then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all.
You're right. Tomorrow's when everything will be decided.
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel.
Though honestly, it's still a pretty dicey plan.
Also, that clip is perfect. Mana Dryad. Never did I know that me clipping that would come back to bite me.
So, this is Operation Shining Steel, then?
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
So basically, we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission, and then have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down. That about sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with. Our top priority, however, is making sure the Divine Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan.
As long as Rean and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax. If we manage to seize control of the rivalries before then, however, we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
At this point, they think they've already won. It's likely they'll welcome Instructor Rean since they need him to finish the rivalries. And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news. They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
Yes. They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes. And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately.
Give me a couple of good men and some climbing spikes. And y'all can finish that one.
I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the pales.
Yes. It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
I was in Mr. JRPG's stream a little while back, and I was actually asking if there was a game that I missed, like a Trails game that happened in North Ambria that explained when Rean was up there, like with the war and stuff like that. This whole salt pail thing, I feel like if this isn't in a Trails game, like that's a huge missed opportunity if they're bringing this back as like this huge piece of lore.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
That's right. It's our turn now.
Hey, if y'all want to go into those fires, well, you got it.
Leave one of the salt pails to the Liberl team.
How about we leave 2 of them to the Liberl team?
We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
The same for us in the SSS. As members of the Radiant Wings, let us help clear a path for you and the others.
Estelle, Lloyd, everyone.
Aw, you guys.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Duvali.
Are you sure?
Yes. Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
The time has come for the Stahlritter to unite once more, to see our lord's will done.
Our lord saw fit to grant you her power. It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
All of you.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh?
Who's taking the last one?
We'll be teaming up with those Stahlritter gals, if that's okay.
Oh, maybe it's going to be Class 1 from Thor's main campus to take out the last one.
The boss would have wanted as much from us.
Zeno, Leo.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
In that case, you can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
As maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role.
Angie! You too, Sharon?
Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes. After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow. I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
Sharon, Angelica.
Then you can count me in too.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here. You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
I'll be on the bridge as well. But even then, I suspect we'll have our hands full manning the air defenses.
Understood. There's no need for concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play. Thank you, both of you. But still, we can't just send them out by themselves.
And I guess you'll just have to let me join them.
You know, I know this is a JRPG, but it's kind of funny that, you know, there's all these people on the call, and there's all these people listening on the call, but nobody knows that they're listening on the call, and so they got to make that dramatic entrance. It's like, don't y'all got some cybersecurity going on here or something like that? You know, Ouroboros was kind of listening on your calls too earlier. Come on, people.
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this. I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway. Because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
George?
So that makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but...
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
Grandmother!
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk. Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Rhineford maid, would that be sufficient?
That'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
Angie, I don't think now's really the time.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
For crying out loud.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that one to me.
Wait. Only 4 groups? We have Enea, or we have the Stahlritter, we have Zephyr, we have Crossbell, SSS, we'll just say. We have Liberal Bracers, and we have the group that we just had. Sharon, Angelica, Roselia, etc. That's 5 groups for 5 pails. Hello?
Principal Le Guin!
Aren't you supposed to be focusing on all that Meal Mirage stuff?
Certainly. But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands. I'll be taking over tomorrow, once the war begins in earnest.
Lieutenant General Bright anticipates that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army with a similar mindset.
All bets are off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
The Imperial Army will likely be forced to a halt in both Liberal and Remiferia. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
Perhaps. It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come, at least. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone. It's as the General says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandblock name.
Don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up for all the time I lost.
Father! Toval! I had a feeling Vita would show up to help.
Can't pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Show him what you can do, Zero Artisan.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle, Lloyd, Duvalie, Angelica, Sharon, each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway. We fly tomorrow at noon, as Meal Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Michelin later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts, We were hoping all of you could join us.
Were there 6 salt pails and they just did a typo earlier? Because they mentioned 5 earlier. But we have 6 groups. I'm a little confused. It's stupid, but you like the whole Zemirian FaceTime trope? They always look to the left and right as if they know where it's located on the screen. Yeah, that stuff cracks me up too. And like, it's a JRPG. I know what I'm getting myself into, but I gotta poke fun at it too, you know, just like you. I want to mention this because I don't know if I'll remember to write it down, but I think Cold Steel 4 has a problem with where it places its events. So it started off with the beginning of the game where like the sequence of events just seem out of order. We'll receive an event that explains what happened in the past or what's going to happen, and then we will see a scene that shows us what's like happening and how that's going to progress into what's going to happen instead of it being flipped. And I think this scene right here that we just had where they're explaining the plan was I felt like that was out of order too. We should have gotten the plan and then we should have went to Michelin. It's kind of it kind of kills some of the momentum that's going on, and yeah. Anyways, it would seem everything is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this is the last place I'd expect to spend the night before a war. I still can't believe your dad booked the whole hotel out for us, and on a discount too. Well, they weren't going to have any customers otherwise. It was kind of a win-win situation, really. I see. In other words, Mishi has no choice but to entertain me for as long as I crave. Okay, Teotot, have some pity on the poor chump inside him, will ya? I just wish Noelle, Rixia, and Shizuku could have made it too. Yeah, but at least we could look forward to seeing them after all this is over. Besides, Yona, Sully, and Cecile should be arriving any moment now. Oh, and it may please you to know, my father's operation was a success. Hey, so I've heard. They say he's already started to come around too. Really? Already? Wow, that's great news. His Majesty has been on all of our minds. That he has. This should help bring some hope back to the people. This happened in Cold Steel 3 too. In Cold Steel 4, those scenes seem to be much longer though. I didn't notice it that much in Cold Steel 3, or maybe it was that it just wasn't long enough for it to like matter as much to me, perhaps. But I definitely agree with you though that the scenes that it happens for Cold Steel 4 are significantly lengthier, and it stands out a lot more. What a relief, right, Olivier? Quite so. I'll never be able to thank Dr. Sealand enough.
Sorry we're late.
What's up, Mueller? Mueller! I had no idea Father and Toval would be coming. It's good to see you again, Duvali. What happened to Lady Knights 2 and 3? They're running a bit late. The same applies to the two from Zephyr. Oh, okay. Patrick, you came all this way too. Indeed. I shall be supporting Operation Shining Steel from the field. I plan to visit His Majesty on behalf of my father as well, should time permit. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. We should request an audience with the Emperor ourselves, no? Probably, but it might be kind of tough too. That aside, we have yet a few more arrivals to introduce, ones that proved a tad more troubling to arrange. Yeah, Cassius has to be here to teach us the Ultra Mega Hyper One Blade 8 Leaves technique. Come on, you guys, no need to be shy.
It's good to see you all again.
There he is. There's George. Dad? What are you doing here? George. Well, you came too. Like I said on call, I still don't know if I really deserve to be here. But once the operation starts tomorrow, I won't be moving out with anyone here other than Angie. I get how selfish this might sound, but I just wanted to see you all one last time. Oh, George, you big, dumb lug. Yeah, what a soppy idiot. But he's our soppy idiot. George. What a soft-hearted disciple I found. Geez, you guys are just as melodramatic as Class 7 is. Oh, I'm surprised you managed to make it here, Mr. Bright. It's more than surprising, it's practically unbelievable. Does that mean you're all done preparing for Mille Mirage, then? That's right. I'd like to say all is well, but that may be a bit preemptive. All in all, I'd put our chances at 60% against us. You're a little optimistic there. Though with General Van Dyke as our opponent, even that level of optimism may be misplaced. Oh, it is. I see. I mean, they've got Tunan de Danan, or whatever it's called. You know, like... The thing about this war is there's magic on one side, and there's no magic on the other side. It seems like a 95-5 to me. We believe in you, Father. Yes, we're very grateful for all you've been doing. Though my work as commander of tomorrow's operations has ceased for tonight, I thought perhaps I could come and visit to wish you every success in Operation Shining Steel, to see where I might lend you our aid. And to attend to one other particular matter as well. Oh, how serendipitous. I think that's it. It is that our promised imbibement should arrive so soon. Imbibement? I don't know. Big words. We do have a few guests we're still waiting on, but what say we all head to our venue for now? Sure thing. Grandfather finished preparing the guest house for us earlier. Speaker McDowell did all that just for us. That's very kind of him. I'll have to take the opportunity to thank him in person. Well, what are we waiting for? Let the celebration begin. I'm sure there's nothing else we could be doing better with our time. And thus in the guest house of Michelin's Villa grounds did the send-off party for Mille Mirage commence. Class 7s, new and old, sat among their fellow instructors, alumni, and classmates. The Liberali Embracers, the Special Support Section, and members of the Septian Church and Hexen clan alike. And even those visiting from Calvard and Remiferia had all come as one to join in the festivities. Together they mingled, if only for tonight, enjoying food and conversation in the warm comforts of camaraderie. Laughs were exchanged on the eve of war, as they each shared in their hopes of what the morning would bring. And then... You know, if they skip over all of this, maybe it'll be okay, not story-wise, but okay gameplay-wise. Because if we have to run around the entire thing of Michelin and talk to people and give our farewells, and, you know, if I don't come back, those could, you know, be some nice scenes, but it'll take like 3 hours to get through. I just want to talk to Cassius. Okay, that's nice. Alright, I see you, video game. I see you. Poor Valimar was all alone, though. Not even Ordine was hanging out with him. Oh, was that Sydney with the Schleiden girl? Or wait, maybe that's the Schleiden girl. We're definitely going to have to walk around. This is going to be the castle party in Cold Steel 3 all over again in Cold Steel 4. Because they already did that in Cold Steel 4 on the Pantagruel. I could just, I feel it, you know? Prove me wrong, game. I believe in you. Is that Hugo? That was Hugo over there. What is he doing here? What are those soldiers doing here? I saw Becky over here too. She's loud, but Hugo? I don't know about no Hugo. Seems everyone's still got plenty of party left in them. Night's still young after all. Plus we got the whole park to ourselves too. That reminds me, why don't you give us a performance, Elliot? Yeah, I've still got goosebumps from the last time I heard that violin of yours. Really? I mean, I'd love to, but where would I even play? Hey, wait a minute. Where did Eustace run off to? I believe he went to go find Milliam earlier. It does sound like something he might do. This is their last night together after all. Yeah. Looks like George and Jellica are getting in some time alone themselves. That said, don't you guys have any special someones of your own you should be spending the evening with? Quality guide time is great and all, but tonight could be the night, you know? Okay. We all see what you're getting at. They do have a point, though. Yeah, and now he's got me thinking. Well, I know a certain guy who's got more to think on than all of us combined. Indeed, rather irritating when you put it that way. Why are you all looking at me? Congrats, Lloyd. You're not the most clueless guy in the room for once. I'm nowhere near as bad as him. At least I have some self-awareness. I'd say you're about the same, but Rean does have quite a few more options. Bet that's easy for you to say, lover boy. In any case, it's just as you said, this may very well be our final night. You especially will have more than a few things to make clear tonight. Yeah, I bet you've had a ton of girls confess their love to you, as it is already. Well, either way, you won't want to wake up tomorrow with any regrets. Quite right. Perhaps I too should take this night to tell Elise how I feel. I agree. You... what? Why, Schwarzer? Does this mean you finally approve? Just don't push your luck. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Anyway, let's go enjoy whatever evening we've got left. Should be plenty for us to do between the beach and the park. They're also keeping the stores here in the center open for us too. There's still a load of fun to be had, with or without that special gal. Oh, before I forget, my father had something he wanted to tell you, Rean. You should go see him when you get the chance. Yeah, sure thing. Anyway, you guys have a good time out there. We will. See you later. This must be the moment where I get to cash in on my bonding points. Or the bonding point with the hearts. Kind of sad that I didn't get to build up more bond level with Duvali. I've been trying to keep my role as the sacrifice out of my mind, but Pro was right. I don't want to end this with any regrets. I need to find the opportunity to speak with Cassius too, and with Valimar, now that we finally can again. Oh boy. So this is the festival. Then there's the tickets His Highness gave me. May as well use them while I can. I'll have to make sure to give everyone here my thanks, and of course get my feelings out in the open. Eventide. So this is like the moment when we were invading the Black Workshop. It's like a little thingamabobber. I'm gonna mark this.